Hey, I'm Michaela, and today I'm talking about my top 5 favorite games to play on the Oculus Quest. If you're new to VR or you just want some game recommendations, then make sure to keep watching. I'm excited to share my top 5 games, not just because I love them, but because I think in this list there is something for everybody. First up, we have I Expect You to Die. This is a VR puzzle game where you step into the shoes of an elite secret agent. You're trying to survive your deadly missions by using problem-solving skills and wits, and also your telekinesis powers. The point is that you kind of die pretty often. They literally expect you to die. You're not going to solve each puzzle on your first go. There's like a bad guy, an organization that you're kind of working against, so there's some story there too. It's not just random puzzles and escaping. I really love the telekinesis thing. I think that was a great way to bridge the gap between what they wanted to accomplish and doing that in a VR setting. There's also a nice thing at the end when you complete a level that there are different achievements, so it gives you some kind of replayability, so you can go back and try to complete some of these extra goals, which might be interacting with a certain object that you didn't do before, or doing the speed run where you try to escape even faster. Overall, I really love this game. I think the environments are rich, there's a nice kind of storyline running along through it. Even just playing around in the office is super fun. I really love like detective and spy and puzzle type of stuff, so this was a great game for me. If you like escape rooms, puzzles, clues, putting your wits to the test, and a little bit of telekinesis, make sure to try this game out. Next up on my top 5 is a game called Virtual Reality. This game is basically about VR, AI, and a sci-fi nightmare. In this game, you're kind of escaping behind the scenes of this company called Activitude, and you're learning about the company and kind of its dark secrets. You're using virtual VR headsets to kind of jump back and forth between realities. You have to outrun Chaz, your manager at Activitude, before he boots you permanently. There's some moments of this game that kind of get your blood pumping and feel very sinister, but there are also some moments that are just kind of wacky and silly. And it poses a lot of interesting questions about AI and VR and the human experience. They boast over 50 explorable virtual realities, a state-of-the-art whale simulation, which was very shocking when I first encountered it. They also highlight an artichoke that screams at you. It's funny and colorful, but also creepy and terrifying. If you want a game experience like you haven't had before, and you're okay confronting the conversation about VR and AI, then you should try virtual reality. Next up, we have Acorn Attack of the Squirrels, and I'm obsessed with this game. This game is an amazing way to include your non-VR friends. All it requires is one VR headset, and then the other players play on mobile devices. The person in the VR headset takes on the role of this large, ancient tree who's the sole protector of the golden acorns. The people playing on their mobile devices are playing as squirrels trying to steal those acorns. You can play as several different kinds of squirrels. Each squirrel has their own kind of special ability. It's super fun gameplay. Honestly, whether you're playing as the tree or as the squirrel, it is a ton of fun. It's also really cool playing as the squirrel and seeing the tree in game, knowing that all of those movements are coming from the person right in front of you. They had a new update recently that was pretty exciting, so now you can actually pick which level you want to do or just allow for random, and you can also do 1v1, so you only need one person with the VR headset and one mobile player. Now you can play with up to 8 people on mobile devices, but if you only have 1 or 2 and you want to give the tree some more challenge, you can always add in the like AI squirrels that will try to help and aid in the goal of stealing the golden acorns. So basically the tree has 3 main ways of defending the golden acorns. They can use the green slime, the small ball of branches, I don't know what you would call it, and the big ball of branches. You can also pick up squirrels if they get too close, which has been a lot of fun, but can be really frustrating on the squirrel side. There are lots of different ways to strategize, and I think that adds an extra layer of fun to the game so that you can play levels different each time. This game is honestly a blast. I've played it with a lot of different friends, even those that know pretty much nothing about VR. They're still able to enjoy this game with me on their phones, and I think that's something really great about Acorn. Also, they started a Twitter account not that long ago and did a giveaway, and I won the giveaway. I also got a stuffed chunk. I cannot believe how adorable his feet look. Anyway, I'm obsessed with this. The acorn is detachable. I love this game. It's a great party game. Acorn Attack of the Squirrels is definitely in my top 5. Next up on the list is technically 3 games that all are a part of one cohesive story, and this is the Vader Immortal series. In this narrative, you're a smuggler operating near Mustafar, a fiery world that Darth Vader calls home. When you're unexpectedly pulled out of hyperspace, you find yourself uncovering an ancient mystery at the behest of the Sith Lord himself. I actually think Vader Immortal does a really good job of making you feel very immersed. It's a rich Star Wars environment that they put you in. And the characters are pretty cool too, and it's so weird being like up close to the other characters, especially Darth Vader, being that close and hearing the breathing. It's really cool. I think they've done something really neat with Vader Immortal. I would have loved for it to be even longer. I feel like I could stay immersed in this world for even more time than it gave. Also, outside of the story, each episode has its own combat mode where you can practice your lightsaber defense skills. In at least one of the episodes, I know you can throw the lightsaber and fight off enemies that way, which was a lot of fun. If you're interested in Star Wars even a little bit, this is something worth checking out. Now, the last game in my top 5 games for the Oculus Quest has to be Beat Saber. Even if you're new to VR, you've probably heard of Beat Saber. Beat Saber is a VR rhythm game where you are slicing through these cubes that come at you on the beat. There are also walls that you have to avoid, and so it really gets you up and moving. Beat Saber is a fun way to get people who are new to VR interested in it. It's exciting, it's adrenaline pumping, it gets you moving. There are lots of different modifiers you can put on there, extra challenges. You can really make a workout out of this game. Bright, fun, music, beats, that's Beat Saber. That concludes the list of my top 5 favorite games to play on the Oculus Quest. Were any of your favorites on the list? Let me know your favorite VR games down below in the comments. If you want to keep hearing more about VR and games, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll catch you in the next video.